everyone, I'm back again here with my mother, and we will we'll continue to learn some basics of chess. You must be wondering why suddenly am I recording this DVD? I mean, not DVD, but this video. So basically, it so happened that at the start of the month of March, I was really worried about coronavirus, and in fact, I was worried about it much before the official lockdown started, and I was in fact even not allowing my parents to go out. I was not going out, and yeah, it was a tough situation for all of us. But I was really worried that things could go wrong, and at that time I felt very helpless. That why did I become a chess player? Why not a doctor? Because I could not help anyone. I had a lot of friends abroad from whom I was getting to know the difficult situation, and I was really concerned. And some days passed, and I was spending my days worrying about the situation and what will happen. And then I started doing my normal chess, and I thought, whatever happens, I need to do my chess practice. And I realized that I became calm after I started doing chess. I was working with some of my friends, we were doing chess together online, and I realized that I became more calm. And then I thought, okay, I'm not a doctor, I cannot treat the people, I cannot treat the patients, but I am a player. Maybe I can help people in this, in these difficult times, and teach them some basics of chess. Maybe it can give them some happiness. So that's how this idea came up in my mind, and I thought it will be a nice idea to learn chess with the help of mom, because as I told you earlier, she knows chess but she keeps forgetting, like as in she doesn't get time to play for years, and then after some 5 years she touches a chessboard, some 10 years she touches a chessboard, and I thought it could be nice to revise things with her. Okay, so today let me remove all the pieces, and we will learn. Mom, do you remember what we learned yesterday?
How the rook move, how the king move, how the all pieces many only king was left.
Okay, good. So mom is telling that we did not discuss the movement of the king. We discussed the movement of all other pieces. That's correct. And you must be wondering why we did not learn the movement of piece yesterday. So we just left a very important piece of the game, and that is king, right? So mom, can you show me how the king looks like from the pieces? Which one is the king? Can you lift it?
White or black?
Okay, you can lift white. Okay, this is the white king. Okay, can you show the black king also?
This one.
Yeah, so this one is a black king. So this is how it looks like. Yesterday, after I recorded the session, mom was telling me that you never taught me chess on a computer. So it was a little confusing for her, because she has always done chess in a proper chessboard and not on a computer screen. But days are changing, and today the kids learn chess almost directly from a computer. So digitally, this is how the king looks like, what we have in front of us. And the king is the most powerful piece in the game of chess, but it's also the most important piece. Mom, can you tell me who is the most important person for you in your life? Come on, tell me.
You know.
You have to tell it. Who is the most important person for you?
Every woman. Every woman.
No, but who is for you? Who is the most important person for you in your life?
Nisha.
Okay, so basically, for every mother, the most important person in her life
Mino,
is
Mino.
no, this is not it. Is actually her daughter. Okay, that's my nickname, but we don't discuss that right now. So for every mother, the most important person, as we know, is the son or the daughter, basically the child. In the game of chess, the most important piece is the king, and it's like a baby, and all the other pieces have to really help the baby. It's called the king, but it's actually like a baby. And how does a baby, a tiny tot, how does a tiny tot, chota sa bacha, how does he walk? I mean, before walking.
Slow. No.
Before walking, क्या करता है? Crawl, right?
Yes.
So when a small kid normally crawls on the ground. So the king also moves just like a small kid. So if I try to color it, these are the squares, right?
Yes.
All the squares next to the king, adjacent to the king, is where the king can go to. So the king can go to, the king can go to,
Even.
which square is the king on right now, mom?
Hmm?
Which square is this where the king is right now?
E4.
E4. Which is this square which I colored with the orange.
Orange color.
Which square is this? Name of the square?
E5.
Very good. E5. So the king can go to, can you name all the squares? You learned the squares yesterday.
Yeah.
Which are the squares the king can go to from here? I'll keep making an arrow. This is?
F5.
This is F5. This is?
F4.
Very good. Which square is this?
F3.
Very good. Which square is this?
E3.
Okay, very good. Which square is this?
D3.
Okay, very good. Which square is this?
D4.
Very good. Which square is this?
D5.
Yes. So basically the king can go one square at a time in any direction. So it crawls like a small baby. It can go in any direction, but it cannot go far. Little steps at a time, just like a small child. So this is about the movement of the king, and as mom showed, this is the king on a normal chessboard, the white king and the black king. Okay. As I told you yesterday, mom was telling me that we normally learn chess with the normal pieces, not the computer pieces. So today we are going to learn one more important thing, and that is the value of the pieces. So in chess, every piece has a number assigned to it, and that is the value of the piece. So it has value like 1, 3, 5, 9, etc. Let me remove all this and let me replace the king with the queen. So the most the piece in chess which has the highest value is the which piece in chess has the highest value?
King.
Okay, king, yes, definitely king, but
Queen.
yes, queen. Queen has a value. King is like it is like invaluable basically. I cannot assign a number to a king, but queen is very valuable. Do you know how many points a queen has?
9.
9. Queen has 9 points. So if you trade a queen for something of your opponent, you have to understand that your queen has 9 points. Can you show the queen, mom?
White.
This is king.
Oh, कहाँ गए? Yes.
Yes, this is the shirt. Yes, this is the black queen. And can you show the white queen? Yes, this is the white queen. And as we see it in the diagram, this is the queen.
White.
So right now we are making ourselves familiar with the value of the pieces. So the queen has 9 points as pointed out by mom. This is the white queen. This is the black queen. How it looks on a normal chessboard, and digitally it looks like the queen which I have presented here. This is the queen. Okay, let's come to the next piece, that is the rook. Let me remove let me just remove the queen from the board. Okay, this is the rook. How many points does it have, mom?
5, no?
Yes, it has 5 points. Can you show the rook?
White rook.
Okay, very good.
This black rook.
Okay, very good. So we know the movement of the rook from what we learned yesterday, and this is what a rook looks like. This is how it looks like digitally, and this is white and black rook as mom pointed out. Okay, now we go on to the next piece. Which piece is this?
Bishop.
Bishop. Okay, and can you show the bishop?
White bishop.
Very good.
Black bishop.
Okay, very good. So, how many points does a bishop have?
3.
So, bishop has 3 points. And you have 2 bishops on a board. Each bishop, both of them have 3 points each,
Yes,
right?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Now, let me introduce this. Which piece is this, Mom?
Knight.
Knight. Can you show it?
This is white knight.
Okay.
And this is black knight.
Can you show it more clearly? Yes. Okay. Yes.
Value is 3.
Value is 3.
Also 3. Yes.
Yes, value is also 3. So the bishop and knight both have equal value. And as mom pointed out, this is a white knight, this is a black knight, and digitally it looks like this. This is a knight. Now let's move on to
Pawn.
pawn. So this is a pawn, right, mom?
Yes, white pawn.
Yes, this is a white pawn, and the black pawn?
This is black.
This is black
And
pawn.
value is 1.
Value is 1. Right. So we see that now we know a value of all the pieces. Can you repeat it for me, mom?
Yes. Knight.
Can you show it from here, one by one?
This queen.
Yes.
9 point.
Okay, 9 points.
Rook 5 point.
Rook 5 points.
Bishop 3 point.
Bishop 3 points.
Knight also 3 point.
Knight also 3 points.
Pawn 1 point.
Pawn 1 point. Right. So this is about the value of the pieces. And let me just test you a little bit. So if white has a queen and black has a rook and a knight, which side has more material?
9 queen.
Queen, the white side has more material.
Yes.
Because as we see, white has the queen which has 9 points and black has 8 points, right? So 5 plus 3, black has 8 points. Okay, now if I add this for black, now who has more material?
10. Oh, black.
Black has more material? How many points does black have in this situation?
9 point. No, 9 point.
And how many points white has?
Also 9 point.
9, right? Not
Equal.
10. Equal. So both have equal material. So in chess, we need to know which side has more material. It becomes useful to decide which pieces to exchange and which pieces to keep, right? So, so the basics, what we learned today is which piece is what, the movement of the king and the value of the pieces. Now that we are discussing the value of the pieces, one question which you might have is, what about the most important piece? Why did I not mention the value of king, right? Mom, can you show the king once more?
White king.
Yes.
This black.
Right. Okay. King is an invaluable piece, which means you cannot put any number to the king. It is invaluable, as in it's the most important piece in chess. No other piece is as important as this. If the king is checkmated, the game is over. So it does not matter if one side has all the pieces on the board. If his king is defeated, the game is over, right?
Yes.
So king is the most important piece in the game of chess. And like as mom said, the most important person for her in her life is me, which is now in camera. So mom, smile please. Okay, right. So similarly, the king is the most important piece in the game of chess. And for a chess player, it is his or her duty to take care of the king, just like we take care of a baby in the family. A king cannot go to any square which is controlled by the opponent's pieces. So if any of opponent's pieces, I mean, I'll come to more about movements, etc. But in general, how we don't allow a small baby to go near danger. Similarly, a king in the game of chess is not allowed to go to any square which is controlled by the opponent's piece, any piece of opponent, right? Okay, mom. So this is about the basics.
Yes.
Okay.